What's up, comic and pop culture fans? This is James with Mint Hunter Comics, and I'm just making a quick video filling you in about a situation that happened to me. It is ongoing, but basically what we're looking at is an actually damaged package on a way to a grading company. Interestingly, it wasn't CGC this time, and I will say before I say anything else, not only was it not my fault, I packaged that thing tighter than Fort Knox, it is not CBCS's fault. This is a FedEx thing, and as maybe longtime viewers of the channel remember, I've had a bone to pick with FedEx in the last 3 years. Before we get started, guys, it's a new week. Hope you're all doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below if you can. So I'll tell you what happened, and there's a couple takeaways from the story for sure. But what you need to know is I sent a package off to CBCS. It was actually, I kind of have been hoarding a stack of DC Universe logo variants, 0-hour logo variants, sort of like rare DC logos. I love sending that stuff to CBCS because CBCS actually writes on the label DC Universe logo variant, and especially in the nice new slabs, it's so beautiful, right? So I sent it off. I actually sent in the CGC big, if you guys have shipped to CGC, you'll know what I'm talking about, the big CGC shipper. So when you get like 25 books back from CGC, I line the bottom with cardboard and bubble wrap and send it off. Packaged the books. I had a few of the packs in there very tightly. Packaged cardboard, got them in, and when it arrived at CBCS, I noticed that all the reholdered books, the existing books that I had, got picked up like immediately. They got done. 2 weeks passed, and I noticed that, like, hey, you know, this box obviously arrived at the same time. Where's all the raw stuff? I see that that hasn't been kind of processed yet. That's interesting. And so I actually reached out via email, and my understanding of CBCS in the past is they've been hard to reach. In fact, I've heard a few stories where people reached out to CBCS and they were met with nowhere near CGC's same level of customer support. Dude, they got back to me in like a couple hours, honestly, really quick, but they did let me know that FedEx made an oopsie. Now, I got to tell you, because of how tightly I packaged that box, they must have drop-kicked this off of the Empire State Building in order for what happened to happen. I'll show you the pictures. But yeah, one of the DC packs that I had in there, these original Toys R Us packs, never opened, which I actually sent them as is just to make sure less hands even touch it. One of those packs was mangled, destroyed. What's really weird is I sent, I think, 5 or 6 packs total. The rest were untouched. First of all, thank God, right? So frankly, the more important ones too are the ones that are completely fine. It is, however, this one pack of, I think, 8 rare logo variant books that was exclusively in these Toys R Us packs giveaway in 1994 is messed up beyond recognition. So, like, wow, I've never had this happen before. I've submitted thousands of books, never had anything damaged in transit. I guess there's going to be a first for everything. So they said immediately that they were going to be putting in a claim with FedEx and that they would let me know kind of what the compensation would be for something like this. And honestly, I don't really know what's going to come next. This is an ongoing situation. I'm sure maybe it's going to be the amount that I listed the comics for individually on the form. When you go do the form, you write, like, what's the comic worth? You put like 100, 200 for insurance reasons. Insurance. That's the point of today's video, is that you always want to ship with insurance. So the one thing CBCS does not offer with CGC, where CGC you can actually print a FedEx or UPS or whatever label straight from once you're done the form. With CBCS, you got to then put it in a box and make your own shipping label completely on your own. And you have to send it with insurance. You just have to. So that is completely on you to make sure you're sending those books down with insurance. Okay. That is one leg up that CGC has on CBCS. There's been a lot of concerns and critiques about CGC lately, and I want to give a valid one about CBCS. and it is this. CBCS does not cover the insurance for boxes that ship back to you. When you're finally done the form, you actually have to say ship insured or ship not insured. And of course, you have to click ship insured, and it's really expensive. CGC covers the cost of that. So not only did CGC announce price changes that put their grading cheaper than CBCS, never thought I'd see that day, but they also cover the full insurance shipping back to you, and that can get expensive. So honestly, CGC is looking like noticeably more expensive than CGC right now. CBCS, I mean. So that is a valid critique. I definitely would love to see CBCS step up and handle the insurance, cover it themselves. Right now, CGC is cheaper than them. Okay, so if CGC is cheaper than you, and that's the one that people still use as the standard and get the most money out of on their return, you're going to have to kind of switch gears and adjust here. So it's a valid critique of CBCS. I've got plenty of valid critiques for CGC, as you guys know, but that is one valid critique, I think, of CBCS. Regardless, I enjoyed their customer service experience, and they're going to let me know about this particular FedEx issue. Again, did CBCS do this? No. Did James do this? Heck no, man. This is a FedEx thing through and through. So FedEx strikes again on this one, and that's okay because it's all going to work out. But I just wanted to let you know what happens if you're faced with a situation in which you've got these packages broken. It's a little different with CGC because when you do it with CGC, you're going through their label. They're making the label for you and then they ship it. So that's going to protect you more. So CBCS, you're totally kind of in the blind. And then on the return trip back, you have to foot the bill for the extra insurance. And it's a lot. It's a lot. So I just thought I'd make a video talking about that. I think everything's going to work out fine. Thank God they were not the particularly valuable books of everything that I had sent in, and it looks like it's going to work out, and I will be compensated for the damaged books via FedEx, not via CBCS, because again, it wasn't their fault. Anyway, I thought you'd enjoy the video. Quick little, tiny little update. I hope you all have a great week. Keep on hunting. I will see you at the next video.
Make sure to come down to Sentiment Depot Antiques and Collectibles, where I'm set up with all of my comics, located at 238 West Delaware Ave, Pennington, New Jersey. Open every day except for Monday and Tuesday. Enjoy 10% off from Wednesday to Friday. See you there.